Hello, my dear audience. In Hollywood is a large hillside with just one residence. Because the owner bought all the adjacent lots, it remains isolated on a large piece of land in the middle of a densely populated residential area. Here is the actual home, but this video is dedicated to the guest house designed by John Lautner and placed in the garden. We start our walkthrough at the driveway. We take a look at the carport first, and then we walk over the pathway next to it. The carport is connected to the guest house with a trellis, like a pergola. Underneath the trellis, we walk towards the glass front door. From here we can step inside, but first we're gonna take a look at the floor plan. The Eisele Guest House consists of 3 different parts: a carport, a swimming pool and an actual guest house. This small building was commissioned by Arthur Eisele as a home for his own mother, so that she always could live with him without being in his house all the time. Today it's used for hosting pool parties in the garden. The house is rectilinear in shape, with a kitchen and bathroom placed in a square that is rotated a quarter turn in the opposite direction of the lines from the rectangle. There are 2 outdoor planters rotated in the same direction as the bath and the kitchen. When we decorate the drawing with furniture, we have a good indication how compact this design actually is, being only 600 square feet. Now we're gonna walk through one of the glass doors and we go to the sitting area. The sitting space is centered around a brick fireplace that is triangular in shape. From the fireplace we turn to the left, and here we see a small office space placed in an alcove that is created by the wooden internal walls. The built-in bookcases are custom designed for the house with many storage cabinets, and even the sound equipment controls hidden behind a hedge. We turn around and we see the bar in front of the kitchen. When we look again at the sitting area, we notice something unusual. The ceiling is sloping with the windows leaning backwards. Why are the roof and windows placed diagonal? Let's take a look at the construction. The wall and fireplace are made of bricks, while the other walls are made of wood. A skeleton of wooden beams is resting on the brick walls in the west and the internal walls in the east. This allows 2 floor-to-ceiling windows over the entire length of the sitting room, providing views over the landscape in the north and south. By placing the windows backwards, there is no internal light reflection. Nowadays the roof is supported by straight roof beams, but here on this old photo you see that the roof was originally supported by plywood bands. These were similar to the trusses of the Mauer house, also designed in 1946. Over the years, the original bands were replaced for the straight beams that we have today. By placing the roof beams diagonally, the linear perspective is strengthened, which directs the view outwards, making the space appear larger. The roof itself is made of pieces of timber placed diagonally in recesses in the beams and overlapping each other. This gives the ceiling a unique ribbed texture. Interesting is that the timber roof parts are in line with the walls of the kitchen, not in line with the roof beams or the outer walls, creating yet another direction that again changes the perspective. The bathroom and kitchen are placed under a separated roof structure. They have a flat roof that is placed higher. From the bar we enter the kitchen that has 2 windows that come together in the corner. These corners of glass were an invention by Frank Lloyd Wright, and it's a clever way to create the illusion of more space because it removes the lines of the corner. Next to the office space is a hallway with 2 doors. The first door gives access to the bathroom. While the second door gives access to the bedroom. The bedroom has a back door from where you can leave the house. The outer walls no longer follow the lines of the roof, and the windows are placed inwards at a 90-degree angle. This provides extra sunlight, and it looks like the planters are entering the bedroom. The sleeping couch is placed against the internal wall, which forms also the backside of the bookcase in the office. A large part of the roof extends beyond the outer walls, throwing a shade over the windows, which provides natural cooling. We open the glass sliding doors and step outside. We walk through the garden south of the guest house. A small pathway curves around the bedroom, and there is a small terrace. From there you have to descend a few steps to enter the pool area. Designed in 1946 but built in 1948, the Eisele Guest House is an early work by John Lautner, and the influence by Frank Lloyd Wright is still present. With its brick walls, cantilevering parts and extensive use of wood, it seems to be inspired by the Usonian style by Frank Lloyd Wright. There are also similarities with John Lautner's own Scheffer House, which was designed around the same time. We leave the pool and walk through the garden north of the house. Being small in scale and with a simple and cost-effective construction, this is an easily reproducible house that most people with an average income could build for themselves. It proves once again that John Lautner was also brilliant in small and modest designs. The low-budget origins are strongly contradicted by the $1 million location that has beautiful views in every direction. From the northeast it looks out of the Hollywood sign, while from the northwest you can see Universal Studios, the city of Burbank and the San Fernando Valley. From the driveway in the southeast you can have a beautiful view over downtown LA. And from the southwest there's a panorama with Century City in the background, and on bright days you can even catch a glimpse of the Pacific Ocean. From the garden in the north we return to the carport and end our tour. It is a short video this time, but I think it was important to make an overview of this design, because it's a perfect example of the many small projects that John Lautner made, besides the large houses he is famous for. Some of these smaller projects are real masterpieces, and they demonstrate the enormous versatility and talent of John Lautner.